Well, before we get to the topics, I have a prediction, perhaps. We all want to know about the NX and when we will know about it. And I think it's possible that we could hear something about it as early as this week, Monday or Tuesday. Why, you may ask? Well, I will tell you. You see,
Because there's a Nintendo Direct.
well, not that nothing's been announced as of yet,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking we might have a direct on the 25th or 26th that'll talk about the NX. Why? Because on the 27th is currently scheduled Nintendo's investors briefing for the fiscal year-end financial results, in which they also talk about their revenue projections for the next year. So if they have, like, we're predicting tons of money, investors are going to want to know why, and will probably ask so during the Q&A. So this always has a presentation by the president. So it's possible we may not get a direct on Monday or Tuesday. It's possible that the presentation by the president and the subsequent Q&A will be all of the information. But it's also possible that Nintendo may do something on Monday or Tuesday, say, okay, NX, here's what it is. And then when it gets to the investors briefing, it says, that thing we were talking about yesterday, yeah, we're expecting to sell a ton of that. Now ask us your questions. So will that happen? I don't know. But it's possible.
It is very likely if this is an investor briefing and they're projecting revenue for the rest of the year, it's going to reflect a new console, because they're not going to lie to their investors and say, yeah, we're expecting to break even or make $2 million this year, whatever. Yeah, they're going to say, yeah, we're expecting to make $20 million, whatever, because we're launching a new console.
Yeah, I think at the very least, we'll get confirmation that the NX is launching this year, because they're announcing revenue forecasts. And there have to be reasons for that. So if it's a flat forecast, then you can say, oh, well, I guess the NX isn't coming out until maybe the first quarter of 2017, or even past the 2016 fiscal year. But if it's coming out this fall, then that's definitely going to be reflected in their projected revenues. So at the very least, I predict that we get a solid confirmation that the NX, whatever it's called, will be out in the fall. But at best, we'll have some type of neat announcement on Monday or Tuesday, and then the investors will ask and then a presentation by the president to the investors, and then the subsequent Q&A. So that's, or maybe I'm completely wrong and they'll say nothing until E3.
It may be, yeah. Maybe they'll say something along the lines of, "We're not going to publish our revenue expectations until E3 or whatever," and then everybody's like, "Oh, then they're talking about the NX." But there's going to be lots of armchair analyzing of this investor brief, I think, from pretty much every news outlet out there. So, are we talking here?
Yes, we are talk here, Dream Peppers. We are talk.
Yes.
Or maybe Nintendo would be really wily and say, we have revenue predictions of $20 million. And the investors are like, the NX, right? Back me up, guys. The NX. And the president says, no, we're just expecting mobile to do buku bucks. Yeah. It's like, really?
Yeah, this is all going to
it's all mobile.
And Zelda. It's like, yeah, that's where they're getting their revenue projection is mobile and Zelda. That's all they need, to make millions and upon millions.
Yeah. So, all right.